Catalina,
we are live on Facebook.
We are live on Facebook. That's a good and fantastic news. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this session of Auto Pro Trends. I politely ask you all to mute your mics before we start, because otherwise it will be difficult. It is my great pleasure to announce the participation of Emmanuel Bouvier, which is the Commercial Director for Electric Vehicles in the Renault, and Mihai Bordan, which is the Vice President Marketing Dacia Worldwide. We will discuss today, together with our key panelists, key speakers, about the success of Renault, because it's a big success of Renault. We will discuss about the fact, because it's a fact, that Renault started very early this adventure of electric vehicles, accumulated a lot of experience, and this experience turned to make Renault a market leader in Europe and also on a global scale. We will also touch today, which is of course a key subject for everyone in Europe, and our prediction in AutoBest that is becoming even more important every day, of course, is Dacia Spring. Now we go to Timișoara, to Radu Micu.
To whom is this car addressing to? And I'm meaning Dacia Spring. It's obvious. For those living in courtyards might work very fine, but all the others living in apartment flats, what about them? How are they going to charge their car overnight for the other day? Maybe I'm sure you have experience from other countries most advanced than we are all. So how are they doing it? They just throw the device for charging the cars, and it's very far away from their home because they don't find a place in the front of the building. How is this going to work? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Radu. Mihai?
I can give you an answer, and then perhaps Emmanuel can complete it. The things are very simple. First, we're not looking at the 100% of the market. Emmanuel just showed the numbers. The electric market today is 4.6. It's less than 5%. So if you have 100 people, you can look only at 5. Okay. This is the situation today. For sure, it will grow, but just to give a bit of a standpoint and on balance, it's 5/95. Then, how they can charge the car? Well, I think first, so we're offering multiple charging solutions. The one is the cable that you just mentioned that you can put on any plug. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is a wall box that could be mounted, could be fixed on the wall, obviously for people that have this option. And then some people might not have neither A, neither B as an option to charge the car. Then they can still have the public places and the places at work. And to tell you the truth, in the building I'm working, not now because now I'm in lockdown, so I'm at home. But in the office, in the building, we have specific places and where you can charge your car, and I've seen this more and more. And I've seen this more and more in the supermarkets parking lots, in many other places. The infrastructure is developing, and also Emmanuel could tell you, we've started to develop. We have a company, Elixon, that is specifically designed for that. So, and we're not the only ones, because that's a common interest from the manufacturer, but also from the city, and also from the other manufacturers, also, obviously, to increase the infrastructure. So that's the answer. It's a multiple one. It's not easy. It's gonna take time, and we have solutions today, and there will be more and more tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, Mihai. Emmanuel, if you want to add something, please.
No, I think this was a brilliant response. Maybe if I can just complete from what we have observed with our customers. When we launched the first generations of EVs 10 years ago, where the range offered was substantially lower than what is now offered on the lineup. That includes Spring. what we were seeing is that when they were first getting their cars, customers were charging constantly. If you remember, that's exactly the same story than with mobile phones. In the very early days, people were extremely nervous about their mobile phone, and as soon as they were getting into a place, they were looking for a charging spot in order to recharge their mobile phone. It's a bit the same with EVs. With vehicles which are offering a range which is actually quite compatible with their daily use, the need of charging is no longer to charge at every minute, because basically if you do 50, 60 kilometers a day, which is the average that we see on, let's say, European roads, you don't really need to have a 60 kilowatt hour battery fully charged to do the job. You just need to recharge on a regular basis. So we've seen that the level of confidence of people is increasing. Of course, as Mihai said, there is no intention to push vehicles EVs to customers for whom it wouldn't be suitable. And for instance, when I talked about the training that we've done in the dealerships, and that includes the training that has been done in Romanian dealerships as well, because we are already selling EVs in Romania, it is also about making sure that the customers are compatible with the vehicles we are offering. And if they are not compatible for an EV, they can have a PHEV, or they can have an HEV, or even a diesel. There's no issue with that. There is no obligation to go for EVs. We just want the EV experience to be good, satisfactory, and the various solutions of charging that Mihai mentioned are a way to answer to that. And what we observe is that, generally speaking, once people have shifted towards EV, they are quite happy with it, and they don't want to go back to internal combustion engine vehicles, because they see all the other benefits. They see the torque, they see the silent driving, they see this absence of vibration, which is in itself an extremely rewarding experience. So there are many benefits in the shift to EV.
Thank you, Manuel.